and Jummah Mubarak to all of my Muslim brothers and sisters who are celebrating this Friday before Ramadan begins. And if you're not Muslim, then I'm equally, if not more elated that you've joined me in this very, very important video about how I am physically and mentally preparing for the upcoming Ramadan. I've got some good stuff for you guys as well. But before I share that, make sure to hit subscribe because I want YouTube to really be the home of most of my content. And so please join in, hit that subscribe button, and tell me what in the comment section what your number one goal for this Ramadan will be. One thing that I'm going to go ahead and do as well too is in the comment or in the about section, I'm going to be linking 30 days worth of iftar ideas. So I've got the recipes already picked. I have a good variety of like American food, and then you've got Indian, Mediterranean, you've got Asian, and you've got relatively a good mix of just healthy, easy food. So if you're at a loss for what to make for iftar, make sure to grab that. It's free. So put that together for myself and figured it might be helpful for others as well. But that's just one of the ways that I am preparing for this month. As you guys know, it's the holiest month of the year. It's where Muslims fast from sunrise to sundown, sunset. And so I do have a little Ramadan haul and some decor pieces coming up in this video as well too. But before I get to that like more external, almost superficial layer of this month, I wanted to talk first and foremost about the intention, right? Because that's going to be what's the most important going in to the next 30 days or so. So for me, if you guys followed me last year, you may or may not remember that I actually am not allowed to fast by my doctor. And this is probably going to be like, I think the 4th year in which I can't fast, but I have something called like, I guess where I'm hypoglycemic. It's like when your blood sugar drops too low and you can get into some pretty dangerous situations that way. So for me, there's been several Ramadans where I have blacked out from fasting, and one time it even happened while I was driving, and that was a very vivid, very frightening moment. And it's gotten a lot worse as I've gotten older. So especially, while driving and having a young child in the car with me now, my doctor's absolutely forbidden it. So what I have to do, or what I'm obligated to do, is to donate a meal every day. So I'm going to be donating a meal every single day in exchange for not being able to fast. However, my husband will be fasting. My parents and brothers, sisters, everyone else is fasting. Of course, my daughter is not. It's not for us yet. She's just a little kid, so she's not going to. But I'm gonna find a way to still make it special for both me and her, seeing as we can't really partake in the traditional ways. One thing I did want to mention though is it's hard to feel left out per se. I do feel left out. I really want to be part of fasting. It makes me feel like I'm excluded from the greatest month of the year, and I'm trying not to think of it that way. But it still gets emotional. So for me this year, I'm gonna, instead of fasting, I'm gonna be deep diving into the Quran. I want to study it. I want to understand it. I want to learn how to read it better. I want to begin memorization. And that's something I've been thinking about for many, many years. And I'm finally going to go for it. I'm going to start this month. That is my intention. It's scary to say out loud. It's like basically doing like a PhD or like a master's. It's like, it's going to be hard. It's going to be so hard. But it's going to be so worth it. So that is where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm going to be looking up resources. I'm going to start with the 30th spara and then kind of work my way back to the first. But I'm going to start there. I need to brush up on like the Arabic alphabet and like reading and make sure my pronunciation's okay. And maybe, learn a few basic words in Arabic. I don't know what the best way to do this. So if you guys have any advice for me, please let me know, because I'm very, very new to kind of exploring this whole process. So without further ado, that's kind of my big goal. Again, drop your goal in the comment section below for Ramadan. I'm excited to share this with you. I'm not gonna like vlog it or anything, but I will share bits and pieces on my IG stories, on YouTube, on my TikTok, so you'll get a chance to kind of follow the journey along with me. And another big thing for me is going to be going to Taravi every night with Lily. I'm really eager now that the pandemic's kind of started to become a little bit less intense, to start to take my daughter to Taravi with me, which is, you know, when they recite the Quran at night after Isha prayer. And even though I know that's going to mean late nights for her getting to bed by like 10:30, I just think that for 1 month it's extremely worth it for her to have a later bedtime and maybe even go to school a little bit later. But, you know, be immersed in that environment of seeing Muslims pray, seeing other young children getting connected in that community. The masjid right by my house is actually one that my dad helped to found. He's the one who found like the land, and it's literally right in the middle of his house and my house, and so that's one of the most beautiful parts of this. So yeah, another awesome thing is that we have within like a 5 mile radius like 3 halal meat stores and a mosque, and so that part is awesome. So let me take you Ramadan shopping with me. Let's go. You ready to go shopping for some yummy yummies?
Ice cream.
Lily, biryani, roti, samosas.
Put your shoe, baby.
Yeah, Boucher, baby, put your shoes so we can go. Hey, Lily, you don't even know what you're grabbing. She's so excited to be here. She called them happy snacks. Lily, you can't touch everything, Mama. Okay? Okay, what do we want to get? We gotta plan this out.
This one.
You want that one? You don't even know what that is. Okay.
Mommy's candy snacks.
Okay. So this is round 1 of shopping. So we've got chai, of course. I'm gonna learn how to make palau, chicken jalfrezi, butter chicken, chicken 65, and biryani. I'm actually really embarrassed. I don't know how to make them yet. Then we've got the dates, of course, that we're gonna use to open every fast. Samosas and pakoras are a must. I got some ruafza, because if you know, you know. And I've got some halal gummy candies and some tea biscuits. And I'm headed off to H-E-B, Kroger, all that good stuff to get all the rest of the haul. Our house is also decorated for Ramadan. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the prayer space that we've set up and the Quran corner we've set up because I'm actually really excited about it. Let's go. So this is my living room, which I've actually turned into a dedicated prayer space. So we pushed the coffee table out and I put 2 prayer mats from the company Visual Thicker. Then we've got our little mantle display here with a banner. Nothing too fancy though, I think I'm gonna add to it. And let me show you a glimpse of the table. And this is gonna be where we eat. Pretty simple setup, honestly, but we've just got a Ramadan-inspired table runner with some vinyl cutouts I found from Party City, and of course, lots of plants.